guys, welcome back to my channel, and I'm back with another video. Alright, as you can tell, I have a special guest here. You want to introduce yourself?
No. It's our new show. Yes.
Okay.
I'm a gift.
Obviously, we want to start this thing to where we come up here at least like once a month or even maybe once a week, and we just talk and discuss different topics. So that's something that you guys can look forward to. But this is episode
number one.
Hey, you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
All right, first thing we're gonna talk about is called self-growth. Self-growth, what does self-growth mean?
Well, first of all, to have self-growth, you have to self-reflect, because a lot of times we can blame other people for our problems pretty much. So a lot of times, if you having that same issue with each person, it's not the other person, it's you. Especially if that same issue is following you around. So self-reflection, I think, is key to self-growth. What you guys think about that?
Holy lot. You know, self-growth, you have to take time to reflect on what you doing, and not to point the finger at what the other person's doing. I go through this same thing on a daily basis. We have to stop pointing the finger at somebody else. We have to look at ourselves in the mirror and truly see who the person is, who we want to be in life. You know, who can we inspire? Like, you can inspire your co-workers, you can inspire your family, a younger sibling, nephew, son, daughter, whatever you got going. That's one part of self-growth. Who can you inspire to reflect who you are as a person? It could drain you, it can stress you, because you never know what you want to be in life until you truly go through the process.
Self-growth is, and a lot of people, they look at it as they're going to be comfortable. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, it's not going to be a comfortable thing. You're going to have some scary moments. You're going to have some sad moments, because it's like the truth is ugly sometimes. So self-growth requires like self-truth. So like, you see stuff as it is. You know what I mean? You get that from self-reflecting. You know what I mean? So
yeah. But self-growth is a mental thing. It's a mental, it's a physical, and it's emotional. If you can't handle the emotional, you can't handle the mental. They all tie into each other. You have to level up your mindset. For you to grow, you have to take that level up in your life, your career, your education, your daily thinking. Very important too, is part of that. Because sometimes your self-growth requires your vocabulary to be at a certain point, you know?
Yeah.
You know? So it's how you talk. First of all, you gotta be able to talk to people the right way.
You gotta be serious about it.
Yeah, and that's another thing about self-growth. You have to be serious about leveling up your career, about leveling up who you are as a person. If you don't do that, how you expect to level yourself up, you know?
Yeah, it's that and being consistent as well. You have to be consistent. So for me, self-growth is not an easy process. People look at it for it to happen overnight. You know what I mean? Like, and it requires like self-reflection. So you know what to fix, because you want to grow, but you don't know what's wrong. Or you can't handle criticism. You're not going to grow that way. A lot of people look at other people like for their problems. If you're having the same problem with everybody, you know what I mean? Like, then it's not them. It could be you, and you have to face the reality and try to work on that. It's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be some times where it's gonna be hard for you to hold your tongue, and you want to say certain things and you can't, or you want to do certain things and you can't. Not only that, one thing I admire about this man right here is he has self-discipline. You know what I mean? And he's patient. You know what I mean? Like, I will get there. Hopefully I get there one day like he is. But like I said, it's a process, and everybody moves at their own pace. You know what I mean? So
yeah, self-growth, you don't have to rush it.
You don't rush it.
You gotta let it come natural. Self-growth just takes time to build.
Just self-growth, you reach into a point that you want to be at. You know what I mean? You being a better you. So
for you to be a better you have to trust the process.
Trust the process, for sure.
Well, you also gotta trust your Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Because You talk to him about what you want to do, what you want to accomplish. Believing in yourself is another thing as far as self-growth. Because if you don't believe yourself, you know that you won't be able to accomplish. You know?
Yeah, so just know that you can have faith in yourself. Because let me tell you this, it's not always going to be somebody there to push you or be like, you can do it, or like, you have to gather that within yourself you got to gather that within you to keep going. It's not always going to be somebody like, hey, you can do it. Oh, go. Like, did you do this today? Like, no. You got to, you know, sometimes that takes you within yourself to do that. So, I'm going to talk about self-growth steps. So, step 1 is you have to set goals for yourself.
All right. Step 2. You want to surround yourself with people that want to do well.
Okay, so step 3, you need to figure out what's not working in your life, or as like habits, etc., etc.
Step number 4, you have to push yourself out your comfort zone.
And finally, step 5 is to go easy on yourself and realize that it's not going to happen overnight. So just go easy on yourself. Okay, those are all the 5 steps. My favorite one is figure out what's not working. Oftentimes, we get like stuck in like the same pattern, same habits, and we wonder why stuff not working. You know what I mean? So you have to change that up sometimes. Figure out what's not working. Okay, if I be sleeping in to 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, it's not working. Get up, you know? I want to lose weight. Okay, well, I'm eating out every day. I want to lose weight. Okay, what's that habit I need to break? You get what I'm saying? Like, figure out what's not working. It's funny. Okay. I mean, that's in all areas of life. Like, maybe the church you go to is not your church anymore. Find a different church. It's not working. You're not going to that church. Okay. All right, maybe your job. You feel like that job is holding you stagnant and you're not growing. Change jobs. You know what I mean? You agree? How do you feel about letting go of things that's not working? Like, far as self-growth.
Shit, throw their ass out. Shit, we ain't worrying about what the hell going on with them. Hey, we moving on to the next level. We ain't looking back towards nobody. Look, it's 2 simple words. You want a negative or you want a positive outcome? Do you feel in life you want to get left back, or do you want to level up yourself? I think most people choose level up.
Yeah.
It's easy because you know that's what's not working. If you see yourself live with your mom at home, and you got this new generation of relationships, as we know, these women want somebody that's structured. They want somebody who's on their, you know,
on their
so, but not for real. The relationships right now is based on what you have. It's not what you got no more. Leaving home is tough. That's tough.
Yeah, because leaving home can be one of the things that's not working. Like, or being at home can be one of the things that's not working. So you have to take yourself out of that situation. And like he said, it's not easy.
It's a tough situation.
It's very tough.
You know when you're ready. If your financials are where you think you can afford the bills, if you set goals every month of how much your bill's gonna be and you making that money, then you good. If you steadily not making it, you making ends meet, then 9 out of 10, you don't wanna mess up the now of moving out for the future of messing up your credit score, messing up the chances of you buying a house if that's on your goal list.
Yeah, you have to move at your own pace. You know, everybody will eventually move out their parents' house, but move at your own pace. Maybe it takes somebody like 2 years, maybe it takes somebody 6 months. It's at your own pace. So don't focus on other people. Just focus on like you and what you got going on. Because if you just go off other people's timing, you might fail. Like you said, like you have the financials and you have the money to move or whatnot. Just stay.
Going back to what she was saying about you not being ready in the timeline. Stop looking at the social media. They're not showing you the process. They're not showing you how long it took them. They're not showing you what they did. But adulthood is not easy.
What do you think that you should do, or how do you determine something's not working?
Well, you keep failing at it.
You keep feeling that, or you see it's not helping you, right?
If you're not moving, no, you know. Trust me. If it's not working, you know, because you know you're not going nowhere. You're still at the same spot.
Same spot. Okay, so what's your favorite step out of all of them?
My favorite step is surrounding yourself with people who are the same level or the same mindset as you. It takes a lot to choose the right friends. It takes a lot to choose the right partner. If you're not on the same level, you can't make ends meet. You can't come at the same point. You all gonna come at different points in life. What do you think from that?
I think it's mainly like the mindset of it all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to surround yourself with people with the same mindset, because you might meet somebody, not saying like, oh, I'm rich, I only can hang out with rich people. That's not what he's saying. He's saying like in the same mindset. You can't change anybody's mindset. They got to get there on their own. You have to be around people with the same mindset, for example, because like you can be like to this person that's not in the same mindset. You can be like, I want to be a millionaire. Oh, that'll never happen, blah, 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 blah. Like, you have to have the same mindset, because what they just said can throw you off your path, and they can start to get to you when they constantly tell you that you can't do something. So that's why I feel like you have to be on the same mindset.
I go through things every day. I think everybody goes through something every day. It is work, or it is school, or it is where you live sometimes. Sometimes the right place sometimes might not match up where you want to be. Surround yourself with the right environment, because you the statue of where you grew up from. What makes you grow up from that? Sometimes it's seeing what you see every day, and growing up, telling your kid, hey, that's not for you. I see a lot of people growing up now, and they don't want their kid to go to the same situation they did.
Yeah.
I think everybody grew without no mother or father, or having somebody that's a two-parent home.
Yeah, that's rare.
Life is not fair. Life is not gonna be the same for everybody. So.
Yeah, I agree. Gave y'all the steps. So what's important to remember is to trust the process. Don't look at everybody else and what they got going on. You see somebody reaching their goals faster than you. Like, don't worry about that. By you staying focused and trusting the process, like, and moving at your own pace, you will be successful. I mean, minding your business and staying in your own lane will keep you out of a lot of trouble. And a lot of people can't do that because they always worried about what other people got going on. And one time my pastor told me, like, hey, just envision yourself in traffic, right? You have somebody on the left of you and the right of you, and behind you. So if you're paying attention to the left, you might get in an accident. You paying attention to the right, you might get into the accident. You looking back, you're gonna get in an accident. So just stay focused on your lane. You know what I mean? Because you looking back, you might miss a hump. When you look back or to the left or right, you might run over a bump or something that you didn't need to see, because why? You was focused on everybody else. So focus on you, trust the process, and take it day by day. So what do you have to say about that? As far as trusting the process.
Well, trusting the process is something I live by every day.
Yes, I learned that saying from you.
Trusting the process is just really living life natural. Trusting the process is just pretty much trusting your mindset, trusting your thoughts, trusting yourself, believing in yourself, and not worrying about the next person behind you, beside you, in front of you, behind you. You worry about yourself.
Yeah.
You're staying in your lane. Like she said, you ain't worried about to the left or to the right.
Yeah.
If you turn to the left and you turn to the right, you're going to go take a wrong turn. And the wrong turn might cost you.
Stay focused on you. Continue to love yourself. Keep on working towards your goal. And, you know, just follow these steps. Set goals for yourself. Surround yourself with positive people. Figure out what's not working. Push yourself out your comfort zone. That's something that's not going to be easy. But, you know, because it's something you never done before. Like, it's going to be an uncomfortable feeling. Why? Because you never done it before. Like, not saying it's something bad. There's nothing wrong with pushing yourself out your comfort zone. Listen, when you push yourself out your comfort zone, you are learning new things that can do nothing but help you.
And then one thing to top that off before we go for the night, the biggest thing about trusting the process, the biggest word that's in the process, and that's trust. Trust yourself, trust your vision, trust your thoughts, and also trust God.
Yeah, you gotta trust God, you know what I mean? Like, he won't let you fail. So Yeah.
And before we go, make sure you subscribe to the channel.
Leave some comments down below what you want us to talk about in the next episode. Or yeah, and thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.
And we are out.
Bye.